Hello YouTube, my name is Trey, and in today's video we have two goals. A, to find out if I'm a furry, and B, to find out what my fursona is. And how are we gonna do this, you might ask? We're gonna go to WikiHow and take a test. Let me preface this by saying, I, as in me, do not have any issues with furries. After all, I am a VTuber, so who am I to judge? Anyway, let's start this quiz. How do you feel when you see an animal with human-like traits? If I'm being completely honest, at the very least, I would be intrigued. However, I am a fan of Pokemon, and some of those Pokemon are kinda... you know, I'd be mildly interested. I'm not even gonna lie. You ever feel like an animal trapped in a human body? Yeah, you know, sometimes I just have to let my inner alpha come out. But no, I do not. I feel 100% human. Would you be interested in going to furry conventions? I would be lying if I said that I wouldn't be interested in just going to go. Because why not, right? I don't like going out. However, it would be nice just to say that I went to one and just go for the experience, right? I'd go, but I wouldn't dress up. Do you belong to any online furry communities? No. Do I have a fursona? We're gonna find out after this quiz. What do you think about fursuits? I know they're pretty expensive. If I'm being completely honest, I am not a huge fan of the ones in the West. You know, the ones that look like, you know, kind of cartoonish in a sense. I know that's ironic coming from a VTuber. Have y'all seen Eastern fursuits? Those things are really, really good. Like, I'm actually impressed. Respect the craft, but I probably wouldn't wear one. Do you watch cartoons, shows, or movies with animals in them? I think that's a pretty obvious yes for anyone here. Have you ever spent time looking at furry art? Okay, this isn't fair. I had to browse some because I needed to make a thumbnail. A little, I guess. You ever roleplayed as a furry online or in person? I have a confession to make. So, once upon a time, I used to play on Xbox. They had this thing called Looking for Group, and you can make a post and look for people to play with. So I would make posts and you can add tags, and one of my tags would be furry. Why did I do this? Because I wanted to see what people would say. And half the time, they weren't even mean about it. And the other half, they were like super interested and wouldn't leave me alone. But yes, that is my confession. So yes, a few times, but it wasn't a big deal. You feel spiritually connected to a specific animal or creature. I like them, but they aren't that deep. Do you have any friends in the furry fandom? I have no friends at all. I'm just kidding. I have IRL friends. I don't think any of them are, unless they're closeted. And then in that case, maybe. How do you feel when someone says they're a furry? I would be interested, but I can't relate. You don't seem like a furry to us, but you think they're neat. What do my results mean? The concept of furries is pretty cool to you, but being an actual furry may not be your jam. That is interesting. Well, I guess I'm not a furry, but we're still gonna check out and see what our fursona would be. What is my fursona? Which vehicle would you like to have? An electric car, an RV, a sports car, a motorcycle? I think I'm just gonna take a sports car. Choose a random flower. I'm gonna choose an iris because I like the way it sounds. It's time to spill the beans. What's your biggest weakness? Guys, my biggest weakness is, I don't know. I guess people are my biggest weakness. I don't like meeting new people. As a matter of fact, I almost ended a friendship because I didn't want to meet his girlfriend. Your friend offers to get you a drink from the vending machine. What's your order? An energy drink, unsweetened cold brew, strawberry milk, tea of some variety. I'm not gonna lie, these all sound kind of butt. I think I'm gonna have to go with strawberry milk. What's your favorite type of game? Party games, FPS, story, and puzzles. I like party games. I like messing with my friends a lot. Although my roots go to FPS games. Pick a little known vocab word. I don't know how to say any of these. If you could control one element, which would it be? Water. People are made up of water. Imagine what you could do. My fursona is likely a dog. What do my results mean? Loyal and sweet. I seem like a great fit for a dog fursona. Well known for my kindness, respectfulness, and understanding nature. You're the best friend a person could ever ask for. Would you look at that? I'm a dog. I was gonna bark, but I think that'd be a bit too much. So what did we learn? Is that I am not a furry, and I probably won't become one. However, if I was, my Fursona would likely be a dog. Are any of y'all furries? And if so, what's y'all's Fursona? And be kind in the comments below if you decide to comment. You know, be polite. We all have hobbies. Nobody deserves to get picked on for them, unless you're doing something criminal.